작년에 건강 검진.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just
Sunlight passes, new dreams come. Twilight never looks so beautiful. One more time I've come around, and everything's okay. Moments pass, memories don't. Lost in what I gave myself. It seems that everything they touch becomes either dust or gold. So I sit there thinking I was a fool to try. If I ever even got a second, I could let it all go. Why did I never cry?
이렇게 벌리고 놔야 돼. 다시.
아이고. 여기 아니래. 명치가 여기래.
그러네. 잘 됩니다. 무서울 것 같아.
좋아요 누르는 심리가 뭐야?
계란 후라이 진짜 5개 가져오려다가 참았다.
아 그러게 1인 1이야?
Reach for the sky, a sky so endless. This world is ours, don't you forget. Let down your guard, be bold and reckless. Right from the start, with no regrets. It's like our doubts flew away to the sun, and today we will not be afraid, my friend. We hold a piece of the past, but it won't be the last. We will not be afraid again. It's like our doubts flew away to the sun, and today we will not be.